Hey everybody, today we're up in Mount Appetite in Auburn, Maine. Just got to the trailhead. We're gonna head back in a minute. Just want to take a breather. It's already getting warm. Don't know how long of a day I'm gonna be here for. It's supposed to be about 85 degrees and it's already humid. So we're hopefully gonna find some green tourmaline. You know, last time I was here I didn't find any. It's okay if I don't, because there's still a ton of cool stuff here. Found this weird blue stuff here the last time that I was told could be columbite. There's pyrite here, like crazy looking pyrite. Beautiful garnets. The mica here is pretty cool too. I brought some home for a buddy of mine. He loves the mica. Jim Pecora, the mica man, the mica king. You know, so we're gonna head in. We're gonna start collecting, see how the day fares out. So I'm walking in to the collecting area, and I'm just checking the ground out as I'm walking. I mean, look at all the mica. It's everywhere. Little pieces of quartz. I keep catching, like, I believe they're pieces of garnet. Little red shimmers down there. Somebody dug this huge pit, and I decided I wanted to play around in all their rubble, and finding like some lepidolite, pretty cool garnets, a little bit of schorl, lots of mica. The mica actually is pretty cool, the way that it's forming into the quartz in some spots. I just had a perfect little piece for an example, and I don't know what I did with it. I mean, here's more schorl. It's just stuff that they must have pulled out of that. Looks like they backfilled it too, so I don't know how far in they actually went. I'm not trying to find out. You know, just poking around this stuff. So check this out. Got all this mica just laying all over the ground. Alright, so we've made it further in, and I found this chunker loaded with garnet. I wanted to get this off because I could see there's a seam of it here, just like this one here. So I smashed it all open, and check these things out. See all that garnet on there? Last time I was up here at Mount Appetite with my buddy Jim, he suggested looking for the rusty looking rocks. The rustier the better. Found this hunker here, started smashing it off. I'm going to try to break this whole thing apart. I got it all day. Started breaking it apart, opened it up to a big old chunker of pyrite right here. No, that pyrite. Huge nodule of it right here, this whole section. I'm gonna break this off and take just that piece home. Don't need all that added weight. Found another one of those boulders that's got the pyrite in it. Started breaking it open. I found a little bit of the pyrite, but I started exposing the garnet and manganapatite. This piece right here broke free. It's a huge garnet. This thing is loaded with the garnets all over the place with that green manganapatite. So it's a huge area. There's tons of bugs. It's a huge area of collecting, and my advice, don't come here with high hopes of just finding one specific type of mineralization or crystallization. Just come here with plans on having a good day, because it's huge. There's dig spots everywhere. You might not find what you're looking for. You're going to find a ton of cool stuff though. I've got a little bucket full, little 2-gallon bucket, 1.5 gallon buckets, whatever, you know, like actually like half full of some pretty cool stuff. Pyrite that I found, and lots of different types of quartz. Plus there's tons of colors here: green, purple, pink. I mean, you'll leave pretty satisfied for sure. Like I said, don't just come here one-track minded looking for one specific thing, because you know, you might not find it. Dig areas are everywhere. You know, there's huge mounds everywhere you go. Bring water, stay hydrated, bring bug spray, sunblock. It's gonna make for a long day. It's about noon. I'm gonna take a break for a little while, sit down, rehydrate, and then go back at it. It's break time. It's really, really warm. Pretty muggy. Got this nice little gem right here to enjoy during the break. Somebody suggested to me checking the water line. So they pull a lot of nice pieces out just on the edge of the water. You just gotta look, do a little bit of sifting. This embankment right here, got a little pit here so I can wash my stuff off. What I'm doing is I'm just taking handfuls of the soil from the embankment, putting them in my screen. There's tons of material to be found and all this stuff. A little time consuming, but see right there, there's some petalite. Lots of leaves. And this purple. Ooh, that's a tourmaline. I thought that was a leaf. You seen that, right? It's sitting right there. There's more purple too. Ooh. Okay. That's a tourmaline. That's a really nice one too. So all I'm doing is scooping piles out, loading a pile up from right along the bank, loading it up here, taking little bits, sifting them, skimming through them, and dumping them over here, because there's a lot of silty sand down in the bottom of this. So what I'm trying to do is to avoid that, put it out up over here and let it bake out for a little while. That's a really nice tourmaline. I found a couple other pieces, tourmaline, and a really, really beautiful lepidolite chunk among this whole other jar full of little tourmalines that I've got. I've been here for a couple hours now. I'm gonna finish sifting through this pile here and then I'm gonna be done. But this is all loaded with different green and pink qualities of tourmalines and lepidolites. You can see some of the super gemmy ones in there. They're really tiny, but there are some nice little pieces you could probably use to make some jewelry. I'll just fill a couple vials up with the stuff that I found. The lepidolite and the other pieces of the tourmaline that I found, all just from this shore bank right here, Mount Appetite. Pulling them right out of this gravel stuff here on the bank. Some pretty nice little tourmalines. Sorry. And this is all that I'm doing. Hey everybody. So I spent 9 days in Maine collecting. Most of it was done at Mount Appetite. I did use the Poland mining camp to get me access to a couple of other locations, premier locations, Mount Appetite West, which is private, and the Havey, which is also private. It's pay to play. I can't give any information on it other than you can Google it. They asked me not to give any of their contact information out. They're still working on their website and stuff, getting it all up and running. It's worth checking them out though. Mount Appetite itself is free to dig, public location, so please follow the rules. If you're going to dig a trench, build a terraced wall or knock it down when you're done. If you bring trash in, take it out with you. Simple rules, all right? I advise going with somebody. It's a huge area, all right? One, you don't want to get lost, all right? If you stray off a trail, you could easily get lost. So let somebody know where you are. If you're going alone, bring somebody with you. Gives you somebody to talk to, and the likelihood of you getting lost is significantly less that way. You're going to find amazing stuff there. Tourmalines, lepidolite, garnets, pyrite, schorl. It's super cool stuff. I brought home about a 2-gallon bucket of stuff. I could have brought more, or could have brought a lot more, but I don't have room for it. I just brought home the stuff that I really thought was, eye-catching to me. You can do, different things there when it comes to collecting, whether you want to smash rocks, you want to dig, you want to sift. You can wet sift. That's what I call I guess it would be sluicing. I was just using a little kitchen colander thing. Worked out pretty well for me. I wasn't prepared to do that. Somebody suggested it, and I just happened to have that in my truck. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll try it. Turned out pretty well. I got a lot of cool stuff. I did notice when I was there, the mica. The color variants that you're going to find there are crazy. It's transparent. I understand completely why the Mica King Jim Pecora loves this stuff so much. It's really cool stuff. Like I said, lepidolite, it's mica. You got green mica. There was golden mica there. There was clear mica there. I brought a couple books of it home so that way I can peel them apart. I'm going to make some sun catchers out of them. Super cool stuff. It's very underrated, and now I understand completely why he loves it so much. There's tons of stuff there. Go check it out for yourself. You won't be disappointed. Just please follow the rules. That's it. Just take your trash out, backfill your holes, and enjoy yourself. It's going to be a good time. You're going to leave happy, positive of that. There's no way you're not going to leave happy. Bug spray, sunblock, depending on where you're at. You could be in the woods, so you're going to want the bug spray. You could be in an open pit, so you may want the sunblock. I did get a little bit of sun when I was there. Got a burn on the back of my neck and my shoulders. It was very humid. Bring lots and lots of water, and just take your trash with you. You know, don't leave the stuff behind. It's disrespectful to everybody that goes there. You know, please follow the rules. Be a respectful human.